Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, it's been some time since I've actually posted a video. So I thought, finally I'll get back onto YouTube and post a video. So today I'm going to do a video about my user experience with my Tata Nexon Dark edition. Okay, so first of all, yeah, this is my car. Yeah, this is my car, and I've been using it for about 10 months right now. So if anybody is planning to buy a Tata Nexon Dark edition, there are a few things that you need to know, especially regarding maintenance. Yeah, so I'll tell you regarding that. So first, yeah, if you can come closer. Okay, so right now I've actually cleaned my car. So if you are someone who wants to keep your car clean every time you go out, I would suggest you don't buy a dark edition because the maintenance is too difficult. Yeah, if I wash my car is clean right now. If I take it out for 5 minutes or even let's say 15 minutes drive, and if I come back, it'll look like you've actually gone for a rally race or something. So it'll get that dirty that fast. But again, if you still want to go ahead and buy a dark edition, what I would suggest is get a self-healing PPF done. If you are able to spend that much extra money, I think it'll cost about 85k or something, which I think gives about 5 years of warranty. So yeah, that is one thing. The maintenance and keeping this car, maintenance as in only I'm talking about cleaning and stuff, it is very difficult, especially because it is black. So even if there is slight dust in your area, it is going to show up. And again, if you are staying in a place where you're parking the car outside, or if it is somewhere where there is some construction going on, you will have a hard time cleaning the car. You will have to probably clean it twice in a day if you want to see the car shining and clean. So that is one thing. Then yeah, then I'll talk to you about the interiors of the car. You can actually come in. I'll show you. So as you can see, this is the interior of the car. It is clean as of now. Yeah, but the problem again here is, okay, these are all leatherette seats. Okay, and one more thing that I have noticed, if you have a black car or any car for that matter, especially if it is black, I would suggest you get a vacuum cleaner for your car, because after a point, right, when there is dust over here, if you see all these gaps, it'll all get filled with dust. So you need a vacuum cleaner. You actually can't clean this with a wet cloth or something because it'll get stuck inside. So you need a vacuum cleaner to actually go ahead and clean all of this. And again, all these portions, this portion is fine, but here you have the piano black finish. So if you just clean it with a good microfiber cloth as well, there will be a lot of scratches that you can actually see. So if you're someone who don't like scratches and stuff, I would suggest you find a way to where you can stick a piece of PPF or something like a screen guard on the phone. If you can stick that over here, I think that would be good, so that it looks brand new. Again, on the steering wheel also, you need to keep it clean. And as of now, you can see all these things are clean in my car because I take good care of it. And I've just wiped it with a wet cloth which had some amount of wax on it. Yeah, there is a wax which has a hydrophobic property from turtle wax. So I just mixed that with a wet towel with that wax, and I just cleaned it. So it looks pretty good. And one more thing that I've noticed, there is a spider inside my car which I'm not able to find. So it's a small spider. If you can show the dashboard, right? Not the dashboard, as in this panel over here. So way over here, which you can't see, there is a small gap inside. So the spider is actually there where I'm not able to go ahead and take that spider or clean that portion. So that is not good finishing from Tata, I would suggest. So that is one portion of it. Now let me just come out. It's getting hot. The vehicle is not on, so I'll just come out and we'll talk. Okay, so again, the boot space, it's got good boot space. Yeah, it's got good boot space. This is my cover that I use. It's a water proof cover that I use. So when I'm not using the car for a week, I probably wash it and put this cover, and then I'm good to go. So if you are someone who goes traveling and you have 5 members, I would suggest you buy this car because it's very comfortable, and for long rides especially, it is very, very good. Now let's talk about the fuel economy. Yeah, so most of you are probably worried, or when you're buying a car, one thing that you probably see is the fuel economy. So this is the first time I'm driving a car of this sort. Usually I drive a sedan. Sedan is what I've used to. So a compact SUV, this is the first time that I'm driving. So for my driving style, initially when I took the car, I saw a lot of videos where people are claiming, 16 kilometers, 20 kilometers. This is the petrol, by the way. This is the petrol Nexon XZ Plus Dark Edition. So initially people were claiming 14 kilometers, 17 kilometers. So when I got the car first, the fuel indicator was not going above 8. Whatever I do, however I ride, it was not going about 8, 9 and all was the maximum I was getting. Then I later on figured out that when I do early gear shifts, right, and if I maintain the speed around 60 kilometers, I am getting good mileage, fuel economy. And you need to be very light-footed rider. If you're someone who's hard on the throttle, you're not going to get good mileage. The maximum that you would get is around 10 kilometers, especially in the city. So again, depends on what time you're driving. If you're driving at heavy, peak traffic hours, you're probably gonna get around 10 kilometers is what I would say. 9, 10, 11. That is the range that you would get. But again, if you're driving late at night or early in the morning, you would get about 14 kilometers of mileage. So that is good fuel economy. Again, it completely depends on how you drive. It doesn't matter. There is not much of a difference if you are driving in an economy mode or sports mode. The only difference is when you are in economy mode, when you look at the fuel indicator, the fuel economy, let's say it is showing 8 kilometers. From 8 to 12, it will go a bit faster when you are in eco mode. But if it is in sports mode, it will take some more time. But again, at the end of the day, there is not too much of a difference. Probably 1 or 2 kilometers difference is what I would say as of now. And again, on highway when I travel, I was getting about 15, 16. And if you're pasting it, I mean, if you're going real fast, I've got 12 or something like that. And yeah, I have not seen people actually talk about the top speed of the car. All right. So what I wanted to do is I did a top speed run where I was not able to put the sixth gear. I couldn't go on the top gear because of traffic and stuff. But on the fourth gear, the top, I was able to pull it to the max, and it was going up to 173 in fourth gear. So later on, I was able to pull the same in fifth gear. In fifth gear also, it is 173 is the top speed. So as soon as the rev limiter, hits the maximum RPM that it goes to 173 on both the gears, fourth gear and fifth gear. But as soon as it hits 173, there is a power cut and it drops to 165, 167. So that is where it is. Next time, if I am able to, if I find a good road on 6th gear, I'll probably tell. I've checked with one of my friends. He said it goes to about 180. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that because I haven't gone. So these are certain things that I just wanted to tell you. I've completed 2 services. Both of them were free. And one thing I want all the viewers, to actually go ahead and comment if you have Nexon. One thing that I have noticed about the car is I have not noticed it in any other car. Whichever I've driven, I've not noticed it in any other car. So basically what happens is, if you're driving at 60 or 70, okay, and you hit a patch of bad roads, right? Bad roads as in, there are a lot of small rocks and potholes. If you're braking through that bad road, the pedal actually vibrates. Vibrates as in the brake pedal will vibrate and you feel like something is loose inside. I have not come across any other car that does that. So I checked with one of my friend who also owns a Nexon. He said it's the ABS kicking in because he also had a problem like that. And when he went to the showroom, they said that, that is the problem. So my friend actually has a dark edition Tata Ultros. I drove that same on the bad roads. That doesn't have any problem. So this is the only problem that I was able to find on the Nexon because it's so annoying. You feel like, something is gonna drop off from the car. The pedal is so loose when you brake on bad roads. It doesn't happen every time, but sometimes depending on the speed, you will feel that, the pedal is vibrating and something is loose. So that is one thing. So any of you Nexon owners, or if you've driven a Nexon, if you have any experience or if you know what that is, please leave it on the comment. So then probably I can get it fixed, or somebody else who's having a problem like this, will be able to benefit with your comment. Yeah. So that is one thing. And one more thing that I've noticed, if you can come close. So on the front end or on the suspension, again, when you go through a bad pothole or something. Earlier when the springs used to activate, right, it used to make a lot of sound. So when I checked, I saw a YouTube video, I don't remember, I don't have the link or something. So when I saw that, there is a rubber cap kind of a thing that, you know, they install on the spring. So basically what is happening, I don't think if we can see it, let me just check if it is seen. Yeah, I'll show you. So these are the springs, right? So this is the spring. So here, this metal portion, this spring used to touch here. So there is a rubber cap that they have installed here, so that when the spring hits, it doesn't make that noise. So initially when I got the car, that didn't come pre-fitted. So when we went and spoke to Tata, they said, you know, this is the problem. They installed it for free. They did not charge anything. So yeah, I think that is all that I wanted to tell. I can't think of anything. And again, you guys have seen a lot of reviews. I don't have to show your you know, the rear seats or how it is, all that you've seen. So this is my personal review of the car, ownership review. I've been driving it for about 11 months now, and it has been very good. And yeah, once you know you start driving a compact SUV, because of the ground clearance, very good ground clearance, you can literally take it anywhere. I haven't had an issue where it actually bottoms out, so that's very good. And yeah, that's about it. So if there is anything, any questions that you guys have specific to Tata Nexon or the Dark Edition, again, people who are buying Dark Edition, be careful. You have to keep cleaning it. That's it. So again, if you guys have anything, any questions, please leave it on the comment below. And alright, see you. Subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Bye bye. Take care.